Hello, we're just getting set up. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
So can you put it to where I can see the chat space?
Yes.
Not that you were ever, at risk of forgetting. Hello, humans. I doubt there's anyone there, but
There's one person.
there's one person.
I don't know if they're still there.
Okay. So I have my most jolly marshmallow at the very, very beginning. No one's gonna see it.
Why is this not showing up? That's the right time. Says stream finished.
I'm glad that you're doing it and not me. Is anyone here?
Just getting set up, Carolyn.
Oh, hey, Carolyn. It's the typical struggle bus of, can we figure this out?
It's different every time.
That doesn't make any sense for it to be different every time.
No, it doesn't make sense, but it is.
I don't understand it. I don't
It
understand
says we're live.
It doesn't look like we're live.
It says stream finished. And Carolyn's talking to us, so I assume Carolyn can see.
Carolyn, are we still live?
Yeah, there are 8 people on YouTube now.
Really? Well, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't
Looks
know why.
like the stream's not even going.
We don't care about the video, so we're getting
Okay,
the
but I
chat.
want to be able to see the chat. I want to be able to say hi to people and actually communicate instead of being completely disinterested in humans. Oh, now it's showing up. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. So instead of making marshmallows all day, I, was bugging in the kitchen all day long yesterday. So,
Okay, we're gonna go live on TikTok now.
okay, live on TikTok now. I'd rather just do YouTube, but maybe someday we'll grow it.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Andy Castillo in the house. We've got our white chocolate peppermint bark to start. We're going to get going on the TikToks as well before I start cutting into this marshmallow.
We're going.
Okay, great. And so that's showing up everywhere. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Hello. We got our white chocolate peppermint bark gourmet marshmallows.
Sorry, I have to take over.
You have to take over? Uh-oh. Now I can't see anything again.
Okay.
There we go. Hello. Hello, beautiful humans. Hi. Hi, Alzlia. Alzlia? How's it going, darling? So they can barely hear me.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to look at.
Thank you, Andy. Can you guys hear me okay? Is it just because of my phone volume?
Looks no. Phone volume
Okay,
was
so
all up.
Alzlia can hear me. Thank you, honey. Can anyone on the tube of views tell me how the audio is? Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm just wondering, I'm also on the tube of views and they're saying that maybe the audio wasn't good. So I'm not sure because it seems to be different every single time we go on.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of today? The craziness, huh? What do y'all think of this white chocolate peppermint bark? Is this a suitable, jolly time? What do you guys think of handmade candy? Is handmade candy kind of the vibe that you guys are going for? That's what we do. Truly small production, handmade candy. We are the Toasty S'more, and we are in Central Texas making truly gourmet, real marshmallows. You guys, we are the only marshmallow creator on the global marketplace that actually uses real marshmallow root. It is just me and my husband doing this. We do over a 12-hour infusion of real organic marshmallow root so that you guys can get the goodness of that marshmallow root going in your candy. And then after that, we start making the marshmallow. And we do use beef gelatin, and we use no corn syrup at all. If you guys are looking for really high quality candy, I really believe that we could be a good fit. And also, no corn syrup. So no corn syrup, organic marshmallow root, and beef gelatin. This flavor right here is our white chocolate peppermint bark. And like I said, it's just me and my husband making these candies. So it's a pretty premium product. It's not like a big factory full of people. It's just us. It's just us on the struggle bus, y'all. Oh, you received your first order, Debbie. Thank you so much for saying so. Hi, it's Stallion. How are you? Welcome in. Also, look at these swirls. Look at that. Beautiful. Can y'all see this? The beautiful swirls of the marshmallow. Oh, it's so pretty. I never know what it's going to look like until I start getting into the marshmallow. Let's see what the other side looks like. Pretty cool. What do you guys think of that? Gourmet marshmallows, you guys. If you're tired of kind of like the white sacks of sadness in the grocery store, maybe give us a try. We're the only people supplying real marshmallows to the global marketplace with real marshmallow root. We don't use any corn syrup, and we do small batches like these. This is our white chocolate peppermint bark. You can find us. Thank you, Dorian. You want to try the chocolate bit test? Oh no, yeah. Tess here. We actually ran out of gelatin, and instead of cutting corners and going to the grocery store and buying Knox, which is pork gelatin, we had to go to some really high-end grocers today, to the health food stores and get beef gelatin, and we only have small packets because we ran out. Oh my gosh. The struggles of a small candy maker, I tell you what. But yeah, thank you so much for giving us a follow, you guys. You're awesome. I appreciate you very much. We are going to be getting in a new shipment of beef gelatin here in a couple days. My fingers are crossed because we're super low on our quantity. And like I said, it is beef gelatin. We're not cutting corners on that. So I'm going to move this beautiful slab of white, you guys, this white chocolate peppermint bark is so gloriously just delicious smelling. Can you guys smell this? I'm going to move this over to my cutter, then I'm going to reach over. I'm not going to touch the camera. I'm touching a little arm that helps me get it moved over. Pardon me, guys. I'm doing this by myself. That's a little bit of a struggle. But if you're thinking, hey, I kind of want to support the Struggle Bus family here in Central Texas, we do ship out next day. And, it's just me and my husband. This is our only source of income. This is not a hobby. We really take this very seriously. And we have a ton of flavors on our W. If you're like, where can I get this? We're called the Toasty S'more. So look us up in your internet browser and you'll see where our home place is. And you can get all kinds of beautiful things. Like I said, we do ship out next day. If we're out of stock of something you like, please sign up to be notified when we put it in stock, because we use those buttons on the actual listing. Oh, thank you so much. We use those buttons to tell us what we should make next, because every day it's like, okay, honey, what are we doing tonight? And then we have to go look at the list to see what you guys have voted for. And that's how we decide what to craft next. And marshmallow root is good for a lot of different things. I have to be a little bit careful about what I say to answer your question, because it's like making health claims. I have to be a little bit careful with what I say, if you know what I'm saying. But marshmallow root is really good for your digestive system. It's very calming to the lining of your intestines, your stomach, etc. So please give some Google search on that to see what might be a good fit for you in that. This is a 4,000-year-old candy. Marshmallows have been made since 2000 BC by the ancient Egyptians, and they used marshmallow root. It came out of fashion when the Industrial Revolution made it so much easier and cheaper to make them out of corn syrup and gelatin. So we use no corn syrup and we use organic marshmallow root. I do a cold infusion for over 12 hours before I even start making my candy. So if that seems like a good thing for you, I'd love for you to give us a try. Like I said, this is our heart focus. My sweet husband used to drive for Uber, and I did this part-time, and he got into a wreck, and we kind of had to make some decisions really quickly. Yeah, it's not pure sugar, but the ones at the store, you know, you can put us wherever you want, Karen. Yeah, you can put it. People put it in their baked goods. They put them in cookies. They roast them. They make them into s'mores, coffees, teas. I've seen people put them in a teapot, and like the lavender and honey, for example, is lovely in tea.
Put it in your belly.
Put it in your belly. Ho ho ho. I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm kind of missing certain things. Hi, Shavy. How are you? So thank you guys for giving me a visit. I really appreciate your company. We used to do this at farmers markets. I used to lug out a tent and a table and signs and flags and all kinds of stuff. And I'd much rather be here with you beautiful people on TikTok. Thank you so much for visiting me. And also you wonderful souls out there on the tube of views. Thank you so much for giving me company. Oh, thank you, PJ. I appreciate that. All right, let's see if we can get this cut. And then it is 6 ounces of candy. When you make a purchase, you guys, it is 3 very large marshmallows, and it's a total of 6 ounces in each order. Please do a price comparison of me against other people. Because I destroy their prices. I absolutely destroy them because we don't have cute boxes. We don't have employees. We don't have a factory. We don't have huge overhead. It's just me and my husband. And so our prices are, we're able to be very, very competitive. So I'm going to bring this back over so you guys can see. Oh my gosh. Hello. Ho, ho, ho. Jolly. Etc. Cheesecake, new flavor. I do have strawberry cheesecake and I do have hot chocolate. I might be possibly out of stock. I need to address that. But like I said, we ran out of gelatin and it's been rather interesting. Oh, I'm so glad, Purple. I forgot what you got. What'd you get, Purple? I know you're so pleased when you got that. That's so great. Yeah, if you guys want to give like a truly personal gift, I think that marshmallows, it's the only candy I can personally think of that brings people together for an experience. Because what do you think of when you think of marshmallows? You picture people together by a fireside or by a campfire, and they're roasting marshmallows. They don't have their devices. They're just communicating with their fellow human, and they're just having a good time reconnecting with people. And I think that this is such a fun thing you can share. You can have a roasting party. You can have a s'mores party. Do all these things together, maybe chop them up and put them in some cookies. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you know, there's a lot of possibilities. I think I'm hearing stuff. Tim, is my notifications off? I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, did you get the cotton candy? I know, Shay Bay, I can't believe it. I'm so glad that you're going to do an unboxing. I think of warm milk and cocoa, giggles, and toasting them. Absolutely, Purple. You're so right. And I'm going to be peeling these apart, and this one just decided it's ready right now, so we're going to do it. So I have my little, sometimes people ask me where I put the marshmallows. I'm putting them in their own food-safe bucket. That way I can seal them up so that we can go and heat seal them in bags. We do everything by hand, so we're heat sealing everything. Right after I cut them, I put the lid on and get them over to my husband to bag. So here we go, beautiful. You're not hearing notifications either. Husband, what's going on with the sound? Can you help me? I can't hear anything. Ho, ho, ho. Can you come help me, honey? I can't touch anything. Look at that marble eye. That's so pretty. I know, he's fired, y'all. You're not hearing it either. are lovely in hot cocoa. The Irish cream, I want to promote the Irish cream. It is such a wonderful, can you even see that? It is a lovely flavor. The Irish cream, if you guys are maybe trying to avoid dyes, that's one of my favorites, and it's super versatile for put into cocos and things like that. It's just wonderful. So, oh, I should be showing y'all. So, a pack is 6 ounces. Each one of my marshmallows, they're massive. They're 2-inch cubes, and so a pack is 3 of these beautiful marshmallows. So 6 ounces. So I urge you to go ahead and do a price comparison. Like I said, we don't have much overhead, so we can beat other people's prices. Oh, the good ones are sold. They're all good. You heard one, but it was really low. I think the price, that the sound is kind of weird. So which ones are you looking at, Benji? Oh my gosh, there's no notifications. I'm not getting any sounds.
Yeah, YouTube is blocking them.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it's
Be
blocking
careful.
them.
Oh, hi,
specifically.
Sit Hamal. Thank you. The key lime pie. Oh yeah, I had key lime pie in the summer. I retired it when we were getting jolly towards this end of the season. Yeah, so I do have candy cane. The eggnog gourmet marshmallows are wonderful. Again, I do have around 6 of these holiday flavors. The sugar plum is gorgeous. I'm just gonna grab a corner and I'll just try to show you all the sugar plum. I'm really fond of this flavor. Hi, Amber. How are you doing, darling? I'm happy to see you guys. Oh yeah, the old classics, Benji. I don't know. That butter vanilla. I'm trying to not touch them. The butter vanilla is my most ordinary flavor, but it sells like hotcakes. It's my most average flavor, because that way you can put it into maybe a recipe if you don't want it to be overwhelmed by eggnog or something like that. I think that a lot of people enjoy that. So here we are, the Toasty S'more. If you kind of like this thing, this is what we do. This is all we do. It's our focus. Our heart is all in the making of marshmallows. We don't spread it apart by doing a lot of other things. We just focus on marshmallows, and we do a pretty good job. This is our white chocolate peppermint bark. User, fantastic question. I always forget. Most of them are. I only have like 3 or 4 flavors that have gluten. And if you're looking for gluten-free, just look in the title for the letters GF. That's where you're going to see the letters that everything is showing where it's gluten-free. So yeah, my recipe uses no corn syrup, and just by luck, they happen to be gluten-free as well. So the ones that do have gluten, it's easier for me to list what has gluten than for what's gluten-free, because 98% of my stuff is gluten-free. So the stuff that has gluten is my s'mores, which is out. My strawberry cheesecake does have graham cracker crust on the back. So strawberry cheesecake does have gluten because the graham cracker crust. My gingerbread does have ginger snaps on it. I'm going to be discontinuing the tiramisu. The tiramisu, I'm going to discontinue after I sell out of this. I'm not making it again because of those Italian ladyfinger cookies. It does have gluten, but frankly, the cookies make it really challenging for me to cut, and I'm cutting these by hand. And sometimes my steering is not very good with my big blades coming down, so it's kind of hard. Yes, Annabelle, I'm the only maker of marshmallows on the global marketplace that actually uses real marshmallow root. And I do use the organic quality. I do a cold infusion of organic marshmallow root for 12 hours before I even start making the candy. But there's no one else with the best one. I mean, my personal favorite is probably sold out. It's the creamy taro. And then I'm also a huge fan of the eggnog. I love eggnog. That's my personal thing. Hey, Mandy, how's it going? I know. He did go out today. I don't know where. Well, he had to go get some more beef gelatin because we're running out. You guys want to see the squish of these beautiful guys? These are our gourmet marshmallows. No corn syrup is used in our recipes ever. And we use organic marshmallow root and beef gelatin. Like I said, I'm the only marshmallow maker on the global marketplace, to my knowledge, that using real marshmallow root. Oh, thank you so much, Celia. I appreciate you. Taro is a delightful root, actually. It's really popular in Japan and the Polynesian area, the Polynesian islands. It's really popular in boba tea. It is a very creamy, decadent vanilla, like intense vanilla, but it's nutty and kind of earthy. But it's my personal favorite flavor ever, like ever. And I've had a lot of marshmallows. I don't mean to brag, but I've had a lot of marshmallows. But it is my personal favorite flavor, the creamy taro. That is when I made this creamy taro. This is when the Toasty S'more was born. This is when I decided I had something worthy of sharing with the world. So I'm really proud of that flavor. If you're kind of on the fence, maybe give it a try and behold the best flavor ever. Yes, Angie. My favorite flavor, taro. Angie, I'm waiting on supplies still, which that's kind of the thing. I'm waiting for my sugar-free supplies and I'm waiting for my beef gelatin. We had to make a trip to a high-end natural grocer today to pick up more beef gelatin because we ran out and we've been getting it shipped in. And so we're kind of like, oh my gosh. So when that comes in, I'm going to be exploring how to make sugar-free gourmet marshmallows. And then I also am curious about possibly adding in a protein-packed marshmallow. We'll see how that goes. You don't see the eggnog? Panda, are you on the W or in the TikTok shop? That might be what the hang up is. So we're trying to encourage folks to, when you're buying local and small, if you could get it from us directly, that would be amazing. We are the Toasty S'more. You'll just find us in your browser. You need all the protein you can get. I just have to make sure I can make it, but it's kind of like I'm really interested in seeing if I can make some protein-packed marshmallows without it, compromising any of my other qualities. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking about using a pea protein isolate. That way it won't affect the taste. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's so much easier. And then I have a lot better selection. I do have a Marshmallow of the Month Club on my W, as well as there's a loyalty program. You can sign up for getting notified when things are back in stock. And that's actually how we do our voting system of what we're making next. So have your voices heard. Go put in your vote for what you'd like for us to make next. Because it's really just me and my husband. Like every night it's like, okay, what are we doing tonight, honey? And we look up the list and see how many people, like maybe 5 people voted for s'mores, maybe 7 voted for eggnog or candy cane. That's really popular. So we're going to make those first. So make sure you're being, your voices are heard. We're not going to sign you up for spam. It's literally our shopping list or our creation list of what we create next. Watermelon and bubble gum. You know what? I've made both of those, Eric. I think I'm going to be bringing those back in the spring. Have you guys ever had that bubblegum ice cream that had the little pink squares of kind of edible bubblegum on top? I wonder if it would be interesting to, because it's kind of a forbidden fruit. When I made the bubblegum marshmallow before, I just tried it for me and my kids. And it felt like the forbidden fruit of, should we swallow this? Like, I don't know if we should swallow this. The hardest one to make is the s'mores. S'mores is really challenging because marshmallow setting basically when we get it off the cook, and so it takes 2 people to pour it. So we're working together as a team. We're trying to quickly pour one layer. Then we have to do the graham crackers, and I have to grind up the chocolate. So I put the Hershey's chocolate in the middle, and then so like getting the layers in there is really complicated because when you're pouring into these batches, it likes to bowl. Likes to do this, so we're trying to go around this big pot and we're frantically, scattering chocolate and graham crackers everywhere. But I want you to know the marshmallow in the s'mores is not just plain marshmallow. It is actually flavored like a campfire toasted s'more. If we took away the chocolate and the graham crackers, it would still taste like a toasted s'more. It's awesome. Look at this beautiful swirl at the end. Let's show this off. Isn't that beautiful? Ice cream purple. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Dubai chocolate has come up a few times. There's some really interesting chemistry coming to play with marshmallow and how it either keeps its air, when I fluff it, and Dubai chocolate has those pastry noodles in it, right? And then the high fat of the pistachio, it makes it challenging. So I'd have to really explore that. And being a two-person shop, um, my resources are quite limited on that. So I haven't delved into the Dubai chocolate thing. I don't know if I will. We'll see. I have so many flavors. If you guys are like, hey, how many flavors does she really have? Look at my W and look in the custom pan. I do a 10 by 10 custom pan of any flavor that I've ever made. And it's like 103 flavors. So if you're like, hey, what can she really make? I've made 103 different flavors so far, and you can get it any custom, like you can get any color you want, or you can make it dye free, or if you're doing like a special, like an event, like a wedding or a baby shower or something, you can have any color you want so that it can be a custom experience. Or maybe you just don't like blue and you want it to be pink. I don't know, but so that kind of thing. So you can check out the whole thing. I've tried it purple. It's interesting. I think it's a texture thing, and that's one of the things. Like my tiramisu, for example, I did manage to keep the Italian ladyfinger cookie very, very crisp still. And that's a challenge in a marshmallow because it's very moisture rich. These are not like grocery store marshmallows. They're very creamy and rich. So the moisture transfers to cookies, making them not crisp, but the Italian ladyfinger cookies, they stay crisp. And that's one reason why I use the gluten-free S'more cookies, TM, they don't like me saying their name, but the gluten-free cookies stay crisp longer. So that's why I use those, and it keeps my cookies and cream gluten-free. So that works out. Oh, and key lime pie was your favorite. Yeah, I discontinued key lime pie probably a month and a half ago or so, or maybe more than that, maybe 2 months ago. So I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. Hello, Rosa. Hi. How are you? I could not agree more, Rosa. She's over on the Tuba Views. If you guys feel like supporting a small business and you're like, hey, I'm not ready to buy, maybe go give me a follow on the Tuba Views. See if I can get some traffic over there. So Akotio Grand 3 says the creamy taro is sold out on the website. Yes, I'm not surprised. I probably still have sugar plum and a few other things. There's some holiday flavors still left, but yeah, the taro does sell out quickly because people know that I know how to make it. So if you know taro and you've had it before, people probably buy it right away when I make it. Hey, Marcy, how's it going? The most plain one I have is sold out, Darcy. That's our butter vanilla, but you can get an actual notification of when we make it again. And good evening, the One Panther. How many hours do you make marshmallows? Well, Chrissy, I didn't do anything yesterday. Work related, I didn't do anything. But typically, we probably spend 12 to 18 hours every single day working on marshmallows. It's a labor-intensive process. Like I said, it's just me and my husband. We don't have the employees. It's just us supporting our family. So, yeah, that's why people don't do real marshmallow root. It's a labor-intensive process, and we're happy though, so we're doing it. So that's what we do. I had to pop in and tell you I used the creme brulee marshmallow on your sweet potatoes. How did it go, Panther? How'd it go? I bet people were just flopping over in their chairs. Thank you, Christy. Oh, you ordered. Thank you so much, Panda. Oh, thank you so much, Marcy. I appreciate that. It was fantastic. Oh, the creme brulee. The creme brulee is actually fire. I really wish we hadn't ran out of gelatin at a time like this. My goodness gracious. It's the problem with a small business. If we run out of something, we're actually up the creek. You know what I mean? So we're like, oh well, we're grateful. We're doing okay. So it's like, I really wish I could have had like a full store for you guys, but we ran out of supplies. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Panther. I'm so glad. I hope you told everyone about us. Brandy, how's it going? That is so cool that you used it on your. I think I missed something. Oh my gosh. I know. Oh, more for your Christmas potatoes. That's fantastic. What's the name of your number one? Probably Harley, probably the s'mores, but it's sold out. We ran out of our beef gelatin. We've got just a little bit left, and I have to make my Marshmallow of the Month Club, which is a chocolate covered cordial cherry gourmet marshmallow. And so I'm going to make that, and then I'm going to make something super special for December for the Marshmallow of the Month Club. It's already past its cutoff date, so y'all can't get it for December, but you could sign up and get it for January. But for December, I'm going to make, I don't know if I should tell y'all. Should I tell y'all? Tell me in the chat. Should I tell y'all what I'm doing for Marshmallow Month Club in December? She's asking what's the name of the one you're making. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of things going up and down. This is the white chocolate peppermint bark. White chocolate peppermint bark. It is actually dairy free. Everything is except for s'mores, but it actually tastes exactly like the name, white chocolate peppermint bark. So I should tell y'all. Oh my gosh. Well, I have to make it. I haven't made it yet, but I'm gonna make mug toppers, snowman mug toppers. I'm gonna pipe marshmallow into little. This is so homegrown, y'all. Into muffin tins, because a muffin tin happens to be a perfect size for a cup of hot cocoa. So I'm gonna make snowman mug toppers. I haven't decided what flavor to do though. I want to do either eggnog or just like a marshmallow vanilla flavor. What do you guys think I should do for the mug toppers? The Marshmallow of the Month Club people don't even know what they're getting, and you guys just learned. Because I usually keep the little add-on a secret because I always do the flavor that's shown on my W, but then I always throw in something a little extra, a little something something. Because I was thinking, Darcy, I should do both. So yeah, I was thinking that came out wrong. I was thinking I should do two snowman mug toppers. So I'm just gonna pipe. I'm gonna get this. I have these great big piping bags. I'm gonna pipe it into these little muffin tins, and I have I have these little carrot orange sprinkles from Easter that I got specifically for making snowmen faces, and then I'm gonna do like the little, the eyes and everything. And I thought, okay, either eggnog or just a marshmallow vanilla, like a plain, Yeah, thank you, One True Panther fan. Yeah, because I made it last year. I made these mug toppers last year, and I used food coloring to paint on a little snowman face, but it bled after a while. And I was like, okay, I have to do something better this year. I have to figure it out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Or hot chocolate flavor. I know, but that'd be a very dirty snowman. Oh, Vincent heard my voice and he's singing, "It's my friend." Yay! Tell Vincent I said hello. You guys are so sweet. So yeah, so I guess one of each, an eggnog, and then a marshmallow vanilla. Thank you for the share, Brandy. A little bit of ASMR. This is my favorite time of year because I can do the laugh that I typically do actually year round. I have this wonderful friend that I used to play music with, and he was like the quintessential hippie, right? He's so chill and relaxed, and just nothing ever bothers him. And he'll do like a little dig, like he'll kind of give you a little fun, and then you could never be mad at him because he had this big white beard, and he'd be like, he'd poke at me and he'd say something, and he'd be like, "Oh, oh, oh, oh." Mad at him. So now I've adopted that practice. Whenever I tease my husband, I'm like, "Oh, oh, oh." I don't think that I have quite the effect my friend did. You just got 6 different flavors. Oh wait, blueberry. What are you saying? I don't understand. I'm excited for you, blueberry. That's awesome. Yes, Hobo. This is gourmet marshmallows, truly gourmet marshmallows. We make them with real marshmallow root. I'm the only maker of marshmallow on the global marketplace that actually uses real marshmallow root. And I use organic marshmallow root. I don't use any corn syrup. And we use beef gelatin. And I ran out of beef gelatin, so some of my stuff is out of stock. So I should do some marshmallow fluff. I thought about that, Amber, but there's some logistics involved with putting things in plastic tubs I don't have. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never actually made marshmallow fluff. And it's so cheap at the grocery store. It's like, would people actually buy it? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know if they would. It's like so cheap at the grocery store. Then again, so is the garbage at the grocery store. I don't know. You think people would buy it? Oh, you're welcome, Hobo. If I'm missing anyone's questions, I'm so sorry. I'm like looking down at my marshmallows and trying to not tear them in properly. So if I miss your question, please don't take it personally. Just ask again, or maybe one of my moderators can help answer. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I love answering people. You think that people would get the fluff? And then the fluff too. I think I might be able to make it vegan, but I've never had the time. Get up, my eyes open. That's like marshmallows, So I just don't have the time. But I'd love to make something for my vegan friends too. This is definitely not vegan, but that's a possibility. We'll see. We haven't known the creme brulee will be back in stock. Panther, I wish I could tell you. We're running out of gelatin. So we're kind of in the panic zone of getting our supplies soon. If you go vote on the W sooner than other flavors, let your voice be heard. Creme brulee is really popular, so I wouldn't be surprised if we make it faster than others. I thought that's what I heard. Do marshmallows? Yeah, I do, Amber. I do. I do this. I'll wake up sometimes and I'll be like, over and over. I really do. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's sold out there too. See, I can't see anything. Mini, I don't make the mini. What the heck was that, y'all? My true Texan, my tired Texan came out. It was like multisyllabic mini. Way more than two. Yeah, I don't know what I even have in stock, y'all. I can't see anything. I'm kind of limited views of where I'm at currently, and I'm alone, so I can't ask anybody. But this is like a good therapy session, right? And also for people to find me, because hardly anybody knows I exist. I think we should raise the bar of what people are calling gourmet marshmallows, and these companies that are just highly successful. And I'm glad that people have success. I think there's enough room for everyone to have success, but I want people to know that we exist too, and get marshmallows in the hands of people who maybe want to have USA made, or want to have real marshmallow root, or the flavors, or whatever, So, hi, Princess. How's it going? You finally got your what, Amber? Your chick coffee? What are you talking about there, Willis? I don't know what you mean. Did I miss something? I'm not surprised. Thank you guys for the gifts and the sharing. I'm probably missing a ton of stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of overwhelmed. My Thanksgiving was good. I think for the first time in history, Princess, I did not over dry my turkey. Like success. I guess that's what happens when you have a kitchen full of thermometers from, making marshmallows. Oh, it's your protein coffee. Pirates, dang those people, seriously, y'all. I try to keep my boxes pretty plain, but people have had, actually Brandy is one of them. Someone took I had to remake her marshmallows. Be careful when you're ordering and get your stuff off your porch as quickly as possible. Because people would love to take this. I've had some people, they'll be like, oh, marshmallows, I don't mind if I do. They don't mind. I'll tell you what. Interesting, aren't they? So again, if you just got here, this is my white chocolate peppermint bark gourmet marshmallows. I make around 40 different flavors currently. I need some feedback, y'all. I like doing this because this is when I'm serious. thinking about having everything I've ever made on my website. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that word. Please don't dock me, TikTok. But that way you guys can actually vote on it. So like if I'm out of like pears and wine syrup, for example, which is a fantastic flavor I used to make, but I got so busy I had to kind of, you know, reduce what I was making. But that way you guys can vote on singles. Would you guys like it if I put everything I've ever made? And that way, like 100 things are sold out, but y'all can go vote at least. Would that be interesting, or would that be overwhelming to find that much? Sugar plum is awesome. The hardest worker on TikTok, maybe. Did y'all see me do that 10-hour live accidentally? Sugar plum, you would vote? Maybe I should do that. Oh, I can't do the sample box, Melissa. To give you an idea, Melissa, the last time I did a sample box, it took me 45 minutes to pack one order. I can't do it anymore. So it's just way too much labor for just me and my husband. I can't do it. But if we, so the sugar plum, back to the sugar plum. So the sugar plum, well, there's one on the floor. I'm going to pick it up by the corner and I'm not going to touch it. But this is patterned after that Victorian sugar plum stances in their heads, you know. So they would take plums and other fruits and nuts and spices and roll them into some sugar and roll them into balls. And then on their tree, they would decorate these pieces of paper. They had this beautiful paper, and they'd roll it into cones and put the sugar plums in the cones and put them on the Victorian Christmas tree. And that is where visions of sugar plums dance in their head, because they knew when they got up on Christmas morning, it's going to be covered in, you know, candies and sugar plums. So sugar plums are like a spiced, fruit, right? So it's a fruity spice flavor. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite flavors. I tried to finagle a way to leave it into my regular lineup year round last year when I made it, because I love it. So I hope that kind of describes the sugar plum. I think it's delightful. So here we go. Is our first batch, our white chocolate peppermint bark. I'm going to put the lid on this and let my sweet husband bag it up for me. Because I ain't doing it. I probably am. I probably am. That's okay. So I'm going to get my next flavor. And if you're wondering, I do cut according to the populace allergen levels. So what I just cut was gluten-free, nut-free, nothing in it, right? So I'm not going to bother cleaning up my powdered sugar. So don't be all cranky-panky about my powdered sugar, y'all. Sorry, husband. However, I do separate my sugars. So I have a different sugar bin for different flavors to keep the allergens from cross-contaminating. I cut it in order of populace allergen levels so that when I do clean between, there's less risk of allergen cross-contamination. Amber says, hey, cameraman.
Hello.
So to find my nut bin. Where's it at? Seriously, where's it at? Can you help me? Seriously, I don't know where my... Oh, I lost my nuts.
Oh, sweetie.
Where's my nut bin? Seriously. I have a bin specifically. Oh my God, y'all! It's literally on the top. So this is only for my coconuts, okay? Oh my gosh, the woman's oh my gosh, support the crazy lady. Okay, y'all. So this is only.
Waving.
Y'all know better. You know better. You know I'm going to be like that. So, yes, I said it. I said it. I'm not even sorry. Thank you, Libra. You see how, what goes on around here. I have gone nuts. So this is specifically, wow, the aroma. So have you guys ever seen those bags of toasted coconut at the grocery store? Can anyone say in the chat, like a hand up or yes, has anyone seen the bags of toasted coconut at the store? I'm curious who has seen them. Because, so Libra, yeah, so Shelly, Marcy, Amber, you haven't. So some of y'all haven't. Carolyn has. So we could save money by using the pre-toasted. I don't know what the heck they're actually doing to that coconut, y'all, but it ain't natural. So it looks like it's like this strangely uniform brown coconut. I feel like it has to be dyed. I don't see how they could possibly toast it that evenly because
They must have like a really,
there's no
either a
way.
really big
There's no
pan or
way.
like
I don't know.
sometime automated
We-
thing that scrapes the whole.
Libra. Yeah, so and it's stale sometimes. So we toast our coconut ourselves here. We do a dry roast and look at the variance of color because this is a truly toasted by hand coconut. We do this ourselves because I'm a snob. And also I feel like it looks unnaturally uniform, like it's sprayed or something. I think it looks weird, but anyway, Libra goddess, maybe you will be turned, perhaps against the pre-uniform questionable bags of, I don't know what they're doing to their coconut, y'all, but I've never successfully toasted coconut where it's completely uniformly brown like that. Yeah, the toasted coconut, this marshmallow sells really, really well. People who tried it, they trip over themselves to get it again because it's honestly one of my best flavors. And what I want you to know about this is that the mallow itself, if we took away the dry roasted coconut, it would still taste like roasted coconut because the flavoring in the mallow itself is a roasted coconut flavor. And I don't just put it on the top. I mix it inside the batch and then I put it underneath as well. So it's all mixed all throughout inside as well. So it's all, oh my gosh, the aroma is so good. It is so, so good. Yeah, the toasted coconut is really ridiculous. Look at this beautiful, like this is the bottom. Oh my gosh. I'm always so pleased with it. We do measured amounts. That way it's very consistent between batch to batch. This is a really great marshmallow. So make a little snowballs or something. Well, dirty snowballs because we roast them. Can't think of anything Christmassy for the toasted coconut. Oh, there we go. You just ordered 6 more flavors? No way, Panther. My gosh. You got permission from hubby to buy them finally. Well, Fear the Royal, when he tries them, because I have to tell y'all the truth. I did not like marshmallows when I was exploring starting this business. My son and I were making candies together. We made all kinds of candies. We made honeycomb, we made hard candy, we made all kinds of stuff, right? Licorice, poorly. I can't make licorice, please don't ask. But then when we started making the marshmallow, I hated marshmallow all my life because it's terrible. I'm sorry. For those of you that love the white sacks of sadness at the grocery store, I hated it. I never liked marshmallow. But when I made my own, ta-da! I'm a believer. I'm a believer. It's not you, it's the marshmallows. They're terrible. So once he tries them, most of them are Roxy. Most of them are gluten-free. Oops, I'm probably missing so many. Yeah, Fear the Royal, when your hubby tries them, he's gonna be singing from the mountaintops. Or perhaps the top of a very large ladder. If y'all aren't in the mountains, we're not either. We're in Texas. Please don't hold it against me, y'all. We're not like them. But yeah, so we're in Central Texas, by the way, which means we're basically neighbors, right? We're close, no matter where you are in the U.S. It only takes us 3 to 5 business days to get your order to you because we ship out next day. We don't play. We try to keep it down to what we can actually handle. So we ship out next day. Well, I say try. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess. You don't support liberals. Okay. I'm gonna have to say to that. You support veterans? I'm a veteran. But you can do what you want, Flawless. I'm not proclaiming any political sides, period, on my page, on my business here. So if you're gonna start being political, I'm gonna block you. I may or may not be any particular affiliation. That's no one's business. I don't. I'm too small, Tam. I'm too small. I don't have an actual shop. We are farmers market small, so I'll go to farmers markets and things like that. Farmers markets. That's all we are. I haven't done a farmers market in a while because I've been doing TikTok, which has been great. We've been having a lot of traffic, so that's worked out really well. You're south of DFW. Oh yeah, so it'd be a pretty quick shipment. So 3 to 5 business days on average, but Texas is usually a day or so. Right, so this is our toasted coconut. I can't believe that guy came in here saying I don't support liberals. I don't care what party you are. Why would you bring that up? I'm cutting marshmallows. I'm cutting marshmallows. Like, how's that political? I don't get that at all. Please don't do the political stuff in here. I try to keep the vibe really chill. But if you do support vets, I'm an Army veteran, if that matters to you. Most of my life I was a music teacher. That's really what most of my life has been, is teaching music. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tam. Herding cats. I love cats. They just don't love me very much. They're like, here's the lady that likes to hug and kiss us. Let's run. The bad lady that gives us hugs and kisses. I don't know why cats don't love me. I love them. Relax on mod, you get auto blocked for bringing politics. Yeah, fear the royal. Like, I don't get that at all. Yes, these are gourmet marshmallows. Do I sleep ice, man? It's our secret. I'm actually a robot. I just reboot. I just update my Windows 95 every couple hours, and I'm good. Yeah, I sleep. I didn't do anything yesterday. Well, nothing related to marshmallows. I did the thing yesterday. Miraculously, I didn't overcook my turkey for the first time in forever.
We have really good thermometers now.
Yeah, it's amazing what having a candy business will do for your cooking. You need some, Lucy? Awesome. I would love for you to give me a try. If you go to my W, you'll see what is still in stock. I'm afraid to say that I have lost an awful lot of beef gelatin in my stores, so we're trying to get that taken care of. Standing up. Did you time it? That usually helps. Michael, what happened? Rob, thank you so much for everything you do. Oh my gosh, what a sweet thing to say, Justin. Thank you. I don't understand. What are you saying, Michael? I missed something. I think I missed something. You're waiting for cotton candy? I think we just sold out. Tam, I have tried, and well, not really. I haven't tried. I look at the ingredient list and I just can't afford it. But I'd like to make some vegan treats. What I would like to do eventually is create some pectin candies for my vegan friends, because the ingredients required for making vegan marshmallows are very expensive. They're fine if you're making a small batch for, someone making it at home. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. But to try to make a giant batch, it's too expensive. I don't know. It's complicated making them the vegan version. So maybe I thought about doing a pectin candy. It's kind of marshmallow related-ish. Sort of. Hello, Ryan Butterfly, you beautiful person. My absolute bestseller is s'mores, Kimmy. It is s'mores, and it is out, unfortunately. You should invest in those rotating phone stands. I know, everyone says that. I know. Maybe it's more fun for me to struggle and I don't know. I have no good explanation for my behavior. My fresh bucket, this one is for the toasted coconut. Food safe bucket on the floor. It's not going on the floor, y'all. You just ordered, it said $7 and change, but it was charged $19 and change. So Lucy, it depends on where you live. I can't eat the shipping cost. So it's whatever USPS charged me for shipping is what I'm charging you. I don't charge extra. It's just whatever USPS charged. I cannot control the post office.
Yeah,
I
we try to be realistic on
Yeah.
shipping costs
Yeah.
because
I do charge you a whole $1 for the box, though. Yeah. I do charge $1 for the box, Lucy. But besides that, it's wherever you are at in relationship to me. So if you're far away, it's going to cost more. So, yeah, it depends on where you live. I do not control shipping costs, y'all. Don't come at me for this shipping stuff. I do not control the post office. It is whatever they are charging. Husband, you need to get back to the. He just changed my screen. I cannot see any comments. You need to move back to the comments now.
Okay.
He moved my comments, y'all. And it's going quickly. I need to be able to. Yeah. Again, Lucy, I do not control the USPS charges. I cannot control the post office. I cannot. I do not control the post office charges. That's not me.
What we actually pay for shipping.
Yeah, that's what we pay for shipping. That is USPS. I do not make money off of shipping. I charge $1 for my box, and that's it. Oh, God. We're in Central Texas, Kimmy. Give a heads up. I don't control the USPS. If you want to change and cancel the order, that's completely fine. I understand. You may not want to charge, you may not want to pay shipping, but I have to charge whatever USPS charges. It's an automatic thing. So it's based on weight and then also distance. So if you're far away from Texas, it's going to charge more. You ordered a pair of soccer gloves for your granddaughter, and the shipping was $30. Yeah. No cotton candy, I'm sorry. I know we're out of a few things. There are some good ones still. I know people are like, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm out. I did run out of gelatin, and I'm not going to skimp and use pork gelatin. I'm going to use the beef, and that's kind of harder to find. I have to keep the ingredients consistent, so I had to go to a natural grocer to get some beef gelatin so that we can keep everything together. Oh yeah, so it is free shipping over 40. I don't really like the free shipping at a small amount. So like this is 3 marshmallows, right? And then people say, oh, free shipping. But then the more you buy, the more you're penalized for buying that amount, if that makes sense. Ultimately, if you buy more, you're paying less for shipping. Will the heat be an issue with your shipping? No. I don't think so, Kimmy. We're in Central Texas, so the heat is always on my mind. But yeah. This one right here is our toasted coconut, Andrea. It's like a 6-pack or a 12-pack. I used to do that, but it's easier for me to do the 3 packs and just people can get. But yeah, I used to do 3, 6, 9, 12. I've done variety, and it's just a lot easier overall. Just doing the 3s. I know it's crazy. Yeah, did I miss an allergen thing? I forgot. When you rip them, where are you tossing them? Oh, into a food safe bucket. So I have a lot of different food safe buckets, and I just put them into whatever I'm doing. So this is my toasted coconut food safe bucket, and then I put the lid on it and hand it to my husband, and he heat seals them. You got your order, and oh my God, the cookies and cream and peppermint were awesome. Thank you so much, Corey. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dee. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Zambia, they really are like, if you're ordering toasted coconut, you're literally ordering this right here, and I haven't even cut it, so I haven't even torn it apart. So, yes, food safe or food grade. Oh my God. Please don't. Oh my God. This is literally what I get my sugar in. Good evening, Torre. Thank you, Panther. I know, it's well, all the things. Did you guys see that one TikTok? Probably not, but the guy he has that blue tin of the Danish cookies, you know? And he eats the whole thing, and then he looks at the back of it. Has anyone seen this one? The Danish cookie TikTok where he looks on the back and it's made in India? Has anyone seen that? Can you explain what you do to keep allergens from each other? Yeah. Oh, you've seen that, Kelly? It's like the things we shouldn't laugh at, but we do. This one right here is the toasted coconut. So what I do, so for food safe, so I'm not certified celiac safe because I do have some products that have gluten. But what I do is I have a very specific order of cutting marshmallows throughout the day because I only have one cutter. These things cost a couple of grand. They're expensive. And so I cut all of my gluten-frees first. And then I look at the next coming ones on like allergens. Some people are allergic to coconut, but there's less people are allergic to coconut than soy. So my next marshmallow is going to be the gluten-free S'more cookies. It's the cookies and cream. Gluten-free S'more cookies have soy, so that's an allergen. And so, but there's more people allergic to soy than coconut. So I do this one first. I clean my cutter and I clean all this and make y'all wait. So I clean everything and then I cut the one with the soy and then I cut the one that has gluten and dairy because there's more allergens. So I do it in accordance to population allergen potential, and then I clean everything in between, but there's only so much I can do, you know what I mean? It's the same cutter. And I can't do a deep clean in between every single one because I would never get anything done. So I just do a water right down. One of the girls is worried she's allergic to coconuts. Don't get the coconut. Oh, I know, Shay. I have to say though, I laughed really hard on that one. You got your order, or you placed your order? ASG, I'm so glad. So did I explain that okay? So I can't promise because I do cut. You know, I do have nuts. I have pecans, and then I do have soy. I have gluten-free Oreos. I have coconut. So, but I do clean it in between my cuttings, and then I do my non-allergen, my gluten-frees at the beginning of the day, and then I slowly introduce as per the populace allergen potential. You know what I mean? I know the ring-a-ding-a-ding. I hope that helps. I hope I explained that well. But like I said, it's just me and my husband. We're super, super small, y'all. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying. And again, you know, I don't cross-contaminate my sugar. I have a ton of sugar bins, like right here. I've got the white S'more cookies because it has soy. But I don't share the sugar. I separate all that. Oh, the birthday cake? Oh, yeah. I did just do birthday cake. I try, Kelly, but, you know, it's definitely not a winning battle. It is not a winning battle. So this is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar mix, and then it does have pieces of coconut in it because it's specifically for my coconut. If you were there, you'd help me with your OCD cleaning. I think we would compete on the OCD cleaning. I'm a little bit of a fanatic. In the Army, I don't really talk about this very often, but when we have inspections, because as a combat medic, you know, I understand cross-contamination. So when we'd have inspections, surprise inspections, they would use me as an example. Sorry about that high bar, y'all. But yeah, they would use me as an example. I'm so sorry to all the soldiers out there after me. I probably made your lives hell, but I'm broken inside. Yep, I was a combat medic in the Army. 6 packs of eggnog. I think the gingerbread is amazing. It does have gluten though, but I think it's wonderful. And then of course, the sugar plum, y'all. That one has no gluten. So if that's something that you're concerned about. Irish cream. Thank you, Panther. Thank you. Oh yeah, lavender and honey. Lovely. And a pot of tea. I don't mind saying so myself. Hey there, Lord Ramses. How you doing? Happy to see you. Happy Friday. I got the roasted coconuts all throughout, on top, on bottom, and mixed inside as well. How does a lavender and honey taste? It took me a while to get that one right. Besides just saying it tastes like lavender and honey mixed together, I mean, you can taste both profiles really, really nicely. I love florals personally. Florals are not for everybody, but I love it. I love exotic flavors. Yes, Christy, I'm the only one that's using real marshmallow root. I use organic marshmallow root and I use beef gelatin. And I don't use any corn syrup. Oh, Vincent's about to lose his second tooth. Are you going to put it under the pillow? You have a special pillow for that? Maybe the tooth fairy will have a marshmallow. That way it's nice and soft to chew when you lose your tooth, Vincent. Just saying. This is our toasted coconut gourmet marshmallow. Toasted coconut. So I'm the only maker of marshmallows on the global marketplace that actually uses real marshmallow root. I do a cold infusion of organic marshmallow root, and then I start making my candy. And that is an additional 12 hours. So each batch is 12 hours, not counting the bloom time of extracting the marshmallow root. So I don't charge that. I saw that one, and I'm in my combo had me question. Oh yeah. It's a real. I like florals. Florals aren't for everyone, but I love it. So y'all, the sugar plum. I feel like that is a flavor. It's not a modern flavor. It's a Victorian, visions of sugar plums dance in their heads. But I enjoy it. It is a fruity, spicy kind of a flavor. I shouldn't say spicy, but you could taste like there's some, nutmeg, clove, that kind of thing. I'll be back. I'm gonna go put him to bed. Okay. Tell him I said good night. Good night, Vincent. It's that powdered sugar that you're dusting them in. So it's a mix. Paranormal. This is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar. And it has some toasted coconut in here because I don't cross-contaminate my sugars. I only keep them separated for whatever flavor I'm working on. I have a ton of these sugar bends around here depending on what flavor I'm doing. So it just keeps them, because look, this is already cut. This is already cut. No, Diana, there's more on my W. So if you go to the Toasty S'more, you'll find us. The Toasty S'more. And I believe there's sugar plum. I believe that there's eggnog. Candy cane, probably gingerbread. And then, of course, tiramisu. There's a lot of birthday cake. Thank you so much, Paranormal. So yes, it should be on my W. Tim, can you kind of verify for me that everything's okay on the W? Yeah. Everything's like up to date. Like, what do we have in stock so far? I think we have a lot of birthday cake because, Thank you, Paranormal. Appreciate that. So it is a little bit of a struggle keeping it in stock. It's a labor-intensive process. You guys are seeing what one batch. My back is killing me. It is a labor-intensive process.
So white chocolate peppermint bark is in stock.
White chocolate peppermint bark is in stock. I just cut that. So that one's there.
Irish cream, sugar plum, candy cane, tiramisu, lavender and honey, toasted coconut, gingerbread, eggnog, lemon pound cake, and blue raspberry.
Oh yeah, blue raspberry. Yeah. So there's a bucket, a food safe bucket. I keep everything separate. Oh my gosh! I'm throwing them on the floor. I've had it with this. My feet are sore. See, it's my food safe bucket, only for coconut. I have a ton of these buckets around here. In fact, we have more buckets than you could shake a stick at. Not the trash. I just like to say on the floor because people actually say, "Are you putting those on the floor?" I mean, I can see it, but it's kind of fun, for me to mess with people. I'm not beyond a little bit of pettiness. can be that way too. We said at the same time ever. That's so funny. Oh, Lord Ramsay's giving me the motions of the taps. Thank you so much, good sir. You guys, Lord Ramsay's has been very supportive of me. I really appreciate that. He found us, actually, we were doing packing at 2 in the morning. We were packing orders. And I was lucky to, I love it, you know, because we do all these different times. I try to do the afternoons. And then I try to pack the orders late at night so you guys can see what people are getting. I love it. I love being up in other people's business. What do they get? What's their order? What are they trying? So I think it's fun to let people see the orders being packed.
Do you see the number?
I did not. I was looking away. I don't see nothing. I want to see today. You can't be cheating.
Oh.
Hit today.
You know, like what we said, today doesn't
today.
matter.
My husband and I are arguing over things.
You already agreed.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
did
did.
not. You just stopped hearing me say that that's irrelevant. So, irrelevant? I can't say the word. Someone help me. Oh, you turned on the notifications? Thank you, Lord. Appreciate that. So, toasted coconut's a real hassle. It's, I kind of want to show y'all. Can you move the camera over so I can show them what I have to deal with now? So, look at, can y'all see my wire cutters? How much coconut is on here? Irrelevant. Oh my God, Amber, I'm actually broken. I cannot speak. So I have to clean all this in between every single batch. And so it's going to take me a minute to clean this. Could you help me, husband? Because this is a labor-intensive clean. So our next one, obviously, is not coconut. So I don't want coconut in your marshmallow. So we're going to clean this. And we're going to talk and joke and laugh and talk about other stuff besides me cleaning these wire cutters so slowly. You can start wiping that one down since I got the coconut off of that. I do just use water because I don't want you guys to be ingesting chemicals. At the end of the day, we do a hot soapy water scrub, intense cleaning of this whole thing, but I can't do that in between every single batch. It's just not reasonable. He's camera shy. I think he just, I don't know, he doesn't want to be on the camera.
No, being on camera is fine. Just like
You just don't want to talk.
yeah, it's not that I don't want to. It's that I don't know what to.
Speaking's good. He's not chatty like I am.
Nope.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Lord. I think so too. Especially comparing us to other prices. Actually, I encourage people, please go compare me to other quote gourmet marshmallow prices because y'all, I'd have like a much different living condition if I charged what these other people charge for their marshmallows. So I'm going to clean this space real quick and I'm going to show y'all what I'm cutting next. So let me get my nuts out of the way. I have a 15-year-old son. I have to make nut jokes, y'all. That's kind of how it works. So,
Fart jokes.
and fart
Poop
jokes, poop jokes. Come on. We have to do that. I'm excited for you too, Juliana. When will the butterbeer? Oh my gosh. I know, Christine, the butterbeer is so amazing. It is one of my best flavors.
Go vote for it.
Yeah, go vote for it for sure. So again, if y'all haven't heard that, that is how we pretty much decide what we're making next, is what you voted for on my W, because we don't know what we're doing from one hour to the next. And if y'all vote for the flavors that you want to see made, then we make it more often. I'm going to bring over the cookies and cream, which is what I'm cutting next. Because again, I do cut in order of allergen, cross potential. Of course, I changed my gloves and all that. I'm not new to this, y'all. But gluten-free Oreo cookies do have soy. So I take that into account of what I'm working with. I'm just going to scrub our cleaner, or scrub our cutter. We placed an order for 5 packs outs, waiting for the sold outs to be back in stock. Julianne, thank you so much. Oh boy, Mom. Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's awesome, you know? I have a girl and a boy, so I'm both worlds. I have no good excuse for my behavior, y'all. I have no good excuse for my behavior. I can't blame my kids. I mean, I'm the reason they're the way they are. Okay. I think that is pretty reasonable. And I probably cut several hundred marshmallows a day. I do this all the time. This is what we do. How do you vote? On Christine on my W. So go to the Toasty S'more. The Toasty S'more on the interwebs. Oh, I know. Power washer. I've envisioned all kinds of ways. Caramel. Kind of not right now, Kathy. I'm sorry to say. The buttered beer is a butterscotch and cream soda flavor that's specifically caramel. No, I used to do a caramel churro and I used to do a salted caramel, and I've rotated flavors in and out. I think I'm going to put everything I've ever made available on my site, even though it says sold out, and let people vote. And I'll just start making whatever the heck I've ever made. I've got like 103 flavors I've ever made. So, where's my Oreo bin? Oh my gosh. So again, I'm pretty cognizant of cross-contamination. It's what I do. I don't have to, but it's the right thing to do. I don't want people getting sick. So this is my gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar blend with some crushed, the S'more cookies. I try not to say their name too much because they actually get grumpy about it, which is weird. I'm using your ingredient. Yeah, the butter beer is buttered beer. TM. Can't the small guy just get ahead? Lettuce copier, great idea. Actually, it wasn't her idea. Buttered beer it's a Renaissance. It's an actual drink. It's an actual Renaissance drink, and they would get butter and beer and spices and sugar and cream, and they'd make a buttered beer. It actually is a historical recipe, which is the inspiration for the Wizarding World version of the butterbeer. So, but I do use the Wizarding World version of butterscotch and cream soda as the flavor base, because that's what people expect. No one really expects the Renaissance version. Yeah, it is a historical recipe, and I've done several different historical recipes. Again, marshmallows are over 4,000 years old. The ancient Egyptians in 2000 BC started making them for their royals, their gods, and their extreme wealthy elites. It was only for those upper classes. It was not meant for everybody. So they're truly a special treat and medicine, because they used marshmallow root like I do. And then I stopped using that in the Industrial Revolution, and I started learning how to do what's called extrusion of corn syrup. I do not use any corn syrup in my marshmallows. I use organic marshmallow root. I'm the only marshmallow maker on the global marketplace that uses marshmallow root. I do a 12-hour cold infusion of the marshmallow root to get all those goody polyphenols out so that you can have some benefit. And then, after that 12 hours, we start the marshmallow candy making process. Yeah. Hey there, Matt. How's it going? Hey, y'all. If y'all looking for some more local people to support or small businesses, Matt Phillips there in the chat. Him and his wife, they make tumblers. So hit him up in the chat. Matt Phillips right there. Him and his wife, they make these. So if y'all are trying to do small business support, Matt Phillips right there in the chat, y'all. It's really high quality. Super happy with it. Hit him up. Support some local business, some small business. Make your voices heard. Vote with your dollars. Yeah, they pretty marshmallow. I feel like it looks a little. I mean, thank you, Julianne. You're sweet. You're sweet. Yeah. We try to support each other. The small businesses here on TikTok. There's a good vibe. You know, people really do support each other. The candy businesses support each other. I buy from other candy businesses. They buy from me. There's enough room for everyone to be successful. The small guy helping out the small guy. It's really a good thing. Good vibes. Let me get this out of the way. Now I move the camera back over so you can see all the good fun things. I'm not actually touching. I'm using the back of my hand. Please do not be alarmed. Okay. There we go. Again, this is my cookies and cream gourmet marshmallow. This one sells out really fast. Is this still in stock, honey? Is cookies and cream still in stock? Can anyone tell me if cookies and cream is still in stock on my W? Because this one does sell out really quick. Thank you so much. This one's already sold out, Shebe. Oh my God, I haven't even cut it. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. Yeah, this one sells out quick. Honestly, I hate chopping these cookies. Y'all are lucky I make them at all. My sweet husband actually chopped them this time. I did it last time. We kind of do the hot potato on who's going to chop. Make someone else chop them. It's a little bit more affordable. Thank you so much for the purchase. I heard the ding go through. All right. So again, cookies and cream. These are gluten-free cookies and cream gourmet marshmallows. So let's have some help if someone can help me with what is in stock on my W. I know that I've heard of things kind of quieting down because people don't see it here on the TikTok, but on my W, I know I've got things like sugar plum is available. Is candy cane available? Eggnog. There's a lot of different things, right? When do you, a variety box. I used to do that, Juliana, but it's so labor intensive for me to do a variety box. When I was less busy, I used to do that, and it just takes so long for me to pick one out of things to individually pack them. It's just too labor intensive.
Yes, eggnog is still available.
Eggnog is still available. Sugar plum.
Yeah.
Gingerbread. Gingerbread's good.
Candy cane is.
Candy cane. Yes. Oh my gosh, that would sound like crazy the other day. Candy cane is still available. Let's see what else. Lavender and honey.
Tiramisu.
I'm not making tiramisu again. If y'all want to try it.
Irish cream.
I'm for real not making it again. Irish cream is delicious.
Birthday cake. White chocolate peppermint bark.
White chocolate peppermint bark. I can't believe that is still in stock. But okay. No wonder the tiramisu is crazy. Yeah, I know it's awful. And you know, they're crunchy. So why do I make my marshmallows so big, y'all? Why am I like this?
Because you live in Texas.
I can't help it. Oh my gosh. Why am I like this? All right, let me see if I can move this over. Oh my gosh, it is. I get all a little bit self-conscious because I'm over here gasping for breath in front of hundreds of people. Fighting for my life. Fighting this marshmallow. Okay. Oh yeah. Cookies and cream gourmet marshmallow. Need a new bucket. It's perfectly clean. It's just for the cookies and cream, so I don't cross-contaminate soy in these gluten-free S'moreo cookies. And that's true, Amber. That's true. Oh yeah, lemon pound cake. Lemon pound cake's great. It's gluten-free. Most of my stuff is. There's only like 3 or 4 that have gluten. Look at that. I put the cookies in the middle, on the back. And of course, I stir them in on the front so I don't lose them when I'm cutting. Oh, thank you, Lord Ramses. Yep. I was a combat medic. Thank you, Panther. I appreciate you giving us company. Look at that. Beautiful. Right there in the middle. Tony, the marshmallow, MMF, marshmallow fighter. Who will win? Cookies and cream or the lady that never sleeps? I will, because I'm very, very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. It may not be, I don't know how my husband puts up with me, you guys.
Gladly.
Choose your next words wisely, husband. This is so fun, right? Cookies and cream. So the cookies and cream are sold out?
I think so, yeah.
Crap.
Yep, they are.
I haven't even cut them. Well, dang it. And then I think this, is that s'mores over there too waiting to be cut?
Yes. And that's sold out.
The s'mores is already sold out, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is.
For sure. So if you guys are wondering, how can I, buy local? How can I buy small? Please check out my W. I am the Toasty S'more. Just look me up in your favorite browser. Whatever you use to check out the World Wide Web, that's how you can find us. I know that we've got some holiday flavors. We still have gingerbread. We still have sugar plum. We still have eggnog, candy cane, white chocolate peppermint bark. Hey there, Laura. How are you doing, darling? You received your order today. Heck yeah. What'd you get, Laura? I was going to call you Queen. What'd you get, Laura? You know I'm going to ask because I'm all up in your business. I love asking people what they get to see. How adventurous are you after all? Or do you like the nostalgia? Do you like the traditional, the tried and true? Can you please make some more cotton candy? You'll buy a whole tray. I do have whole pans available on my W. You can get a whole pan. Whether or not it's in stock, you can get a whole 10 by 10 pan on my W. The Toasty S'more. I will do the whole thing. Most of them are gluten-free, Roxy. I only have 3 or 4 flavors that have gluten, and the title has the letters GF for gluten-free in the title. There's only a couple that have gluten. Most of them are gluten-free. These are gluten-free. Well, thank you, Lord Ramses. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Our cookies and cream gourmet marshmallows. Get these cut a little bit faster. Oh yes, sugar plum, gingerbread, snickerdoodle, eggnog, hot chocolate, candy cane, and white chocolate peppermint bark. Laura ain't playing, y'all. That is awesome. Thank you, honey. What a great buy. Oh my gosh. And a lot of those flavors that Laura just listed off, I still have in my shop. It's available. If you're wondering where, I don't see. It's at my W, the Toasty S'more. It took a while to type. And you can't do speech to text because I'm over here talking. I've tried that before in lives and it was not the best result. The music's coming through, the person on the live is talking. Look at that. That's fun, huh? Cookies and cream, gourmet marshmallows. Oh, Kenzie ordered hot chocolate, snickerdoodle, and s'mores. And Deb ordered hot chocolate, snickerdoodle, and s'mores. Oh my gosh. Great minds think alike, y'all. When is cotton candy coming back?
I'm guessing tomorrow.
Are we making it tomorrow?
I'm not
We
sure.
need to make s'mores for sure.
We'll make s'mores and creme brulee today for sure. And I think snickerdoodle and butterbeer.
Yeah, so it depends on y'all's votes.
Yeah.
For real, go to their RW and vote, because that's how we decide what we're making. Literally, it's up to y'all. And if you don't go vote, then I don't know what to say. It's truly up to y'all. You need a pan? Yeah, get whatever you want, Keen. I'll make it. And you can do it any color too, by the way. I'll do custom colors, or I can do it natural colors. Whatever you want to do. I do custom whole pans. And you can get it cut or uncut, but just to be super clear, when it's cut, it'll be like this. I'll leave it stuck together. because I can't do the individual pulling apart of it. That's part of the, that's what makes it easy and nice. It makes it a community effort because then you can pull it apart like monkey bread. It works really well for like birthday parties and gatherings. People love to tear it apart themselves. It's really cool. Just have a little dish of like cornstarch, on the side to help out. Yeah, you can choose the flavor on the pan. Aubrey, you're sweet. I always wonder about that. Like, it must be annoying to people. I don't know. Does it still let you order if it's out of stock? Christine, on my W, I do have a selection for a whole pan. You can get a whole pan, and that you can order whatever you want on there. I have 103 flavors on that listing. So you can order whatever you want. I'll do whatever flavors on there. So if it's out of stock, Christine, you for the regular listings, you need to vote if you want that flavor made sooner than others, because it's just me and my husband making these, and it's our to-do list. It's what we know we're making that night for that day. We're a little behind because we ran out of beef gelatin. Thank you, King. Marshmallow of the month. It's like a subscription. So monthly, I do a box of like a 6-pack of whatever marshmallow I've chosen for that month. For December, it's too late for December. If you were to sign up now, it would be going out January 1st. But because the cutoff is the 25th. So for December, I'm doing a chocolate marshmallow with the with a cherry cordial candy in the middle of each chocolate marshmallow. And then, so that's 6 of that, of the special flavor, and then 6 curated different random flavors. And then a special little gift. That's a hush hush gift thing that I put in there. It's always different each month. Hey Megan, this is gourmet marshmallows. These are our cookies and cream gourmet marshmallows. I'm the only marshmallow maker on the global marketplace that uses real marshmallow root in my marshmallows. We do a 12-hour cold infusion extraction of organic marshmallow root, and then we start making the candy. We don't use any corn syrup at all. Most places do, to each their own. And we use beef gelatin. What just happened? I lost my music. How many pieces does that make up to? I'm so sorry, Kenzie. I missed something. I'm sorry, Kenzie. I must have missed the first part of your question. How many pieces does that make up to? I'm not sure. I don't understand what you're asking. I'm so sorry. What's in the bin that you're dipping the marshmallow in? This is gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar and crushed up gluten-free Oreo cookies, because this is my cookies and cream. It's gluten-free Oreo cookies. And that way, when I make different flavors, they all have their own sugar bin. I don't cross-contaminate the sugar because these are already cut. These are already cut, but marshmallow, I mean, it's very, see, they love each other. So to get them apart, I have to powder them. But they're not going to be sticky to your teeth, by the way. If you guys are wondering, oh my gosh, this must be incredibly sticky. It's going to stick to my dental work. Miraculously, they are not sticky like taffy is. It will not stick to your dental work at all. I don't know how that happens, but it doesn't. It does not stick to your dental work at all. So maybe it's because I don't use corn syrup. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, that's a nice perk. And these do freeze beautifully, by the way. If you're like, hey, I want to keep this until the new year or whatever, they freeze beautifully for many, many months in the freezer. No one will ever know you froze them because it doesn't change texture at all. If you wanted to keep them for a long time, it really keeps probably up to a year in the freezer without any change to the texture.
Just saves the bag from a bag of peas or broccoli or something.
Yeah. Put your marshmallows in a bag of vegetables to hide it from the kids because they will totally get into it. Because frozen marshmallows are delicious too. Oh, you just joined the subscription. Honestly, that's so great. Thank you, Julie. I don't know what I'm going to do for January yet. I'm really working working towards trying to come up with a sugar-free version. I'm waiting for some supplies. And then possibly, if the stars are aligned properly and I can actually do it, I might do a protein-packed marshmallow as well. We'll see how that goes. I need to get up and breathe a little bit after the holidays and be able to create it. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining up for the Marshmallow Muff Club. That's awesome. I'll do different things for the surprise. It kind of just changes each month. Sometimes I'll make like a cute mug or something. Like I'll actually make it. So the last, November I made this mug. I did not do the artwork on this, you guys. You guys know that how they make, they do painted rocks and you're supposed to like exchange a painted rock for painted rock. I found this cute, I did not do the art, but I put it on the mug. And that was for November Marshmallow of the Month Club, of course, my little. So that was November. So just things like that, you know, or maybe extra marshmallows. I know one time I did a different fruit mix bag of minis, that sort of thing. Thank you, Julie. That's so thank you so much. I love that. Where do you vote? On or W? Yes, they melt very well in the hot cocoa, Kimmy. Very well. What's the purple one next to the light blue? This is creamy taro. It is probably out of stock. Taro. It's really popular because I love it, so I talk about it all the time. It's probably out of stock. So I'll probably have to do my orders today and those will be gone. So it's probably showing 0. But there's sugar plum. That's also a purple one. That one's delicious. I hope that y'all get my Christmas flavors. I did just cut the white chocolate peppermint bark. The first thing that's live, so there are a lot of Christmas flavors. So there's eggnog, white chocolate peppermint bark, gingerbread, sugar plum, candy cane. Did I say eggnog like 5 times already? Hey Rocky, how's it going? Thank you guys for visiting me. There's Silent Night playing. I'm getting sleepy. I was going slower and slower, and I'm like, wait a second. I need to keep working. I don't, okay? I don't. It's just me on the struggle bus, as per usual. No, Kenzie. He is making bags for me. He's sealing marshmallows in bags for me. I'm the only one that does the cutting. We all have our strengths, right, Kenzie? The cutting frustrates him. So I'm the only one that does the cutting.
It doesn't frustrate me, I'm just slow. And that's what frustrates me. Yeah. It's going pretty good putting up the Christmas tree. We put up our Christmas tree yesterday. And you hung the stockings. Awesome. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, I wish we could afford 2 cutters, but we could only afford one. They're very expensive. So, you know, that's how it goes. That's how we do things. Ooh, look at this. Cookies and cream. Are there e-gift certificates on the double? There's not. I've thought about that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I've thought about doing that, but it's just, the website is all me. So it's like, I get really overwhelmed. I'm not super tech savvy. I'm not tech phobic yet. You know, I should be. I'm not great at it, but it's just us kind of figuring out how to do it. So I think we'd have to get an app, right, Tim, to do e-gift certificates. To do what?
E-gift certificates.
I've never heard of that.
Gift certificates.
Yeah.
E-gift certificates. It's probably an app. I don't know.
I don't know.
CJ, it's on my W. If you could find my main home on the internet, try to look up the Toasty S'more. I know it's kind of a hassle to ask you to go and do that, but just type in your favorite browser, the Toasty S'more, and you will find. So Lord Ramsay's $2,000 to $12,000. $2,000 to $12,000 for those cutters. Yep, and I only have
have 2 kidneys, so they're very expensive. They're very expensive. And then, of course, when you look at commercial mixers, so if you want to do some price looking around and see what kind of hurdles we face as a small family business, commercial mixer. So we use a 30-quart commercial mixer. Go look at the prices of 30-quart commercial mixers, and you will see the struggle bus that we are on. They're so expensive. Easily with a comma. Whenever there's a comma involved, it changes everything, right? I know, they're so expensive. What can I do? My soul's already gone. Yeah. We're just, whatever we can figure out. So yeah, check out the Toasty S'more on your favorite internet browser. That's where you're going to find the remaining stock. Husband, honey, could you please put on the TikTok shop the other flavors so people can find them? Can I get you to stop that, honey? And put up those flavors for me?
Put up everything? We discussed that.
I know, but
It's not gonna. That'll just give us more.
are y'all willing to go to the W? Because it's,
Yeah, they are.
but they're not, because like I've been live now for
People
almost
do.
3.5 hours and people aren't finding it though on the W.
Yep.
Are y'all okay with going to our W? Earthy. This is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar and ground up gluten-free Oreo blend, because these are gluten-free Oreos. So I only use 1 sugar bin per flavor, so that way I don't have cross-contamination, because gluten-free Oreos have soy. And there are people that are allergic to it, so I don't cross-contaminate my sugars. I just keep them separated. So can you refresh what the day is, and maybe you can change my mind? I'm talking to my husband. It's like, just trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, look at this.
Okay,
This
show me.
is
I can't see it. Scroll up so I can actually see it. Scroll, like, what is today? This is our gluten-free Oreo cookies. I'm afraid that this is sold out. So yeah, I guess we can keep it here. Can you get it so I can see the chat again, honey? Can you move it so I can see the chat? Because I'm sure people ask me questions. I can't see the chat. My husband's taken over the computer. Oh my gosh. Oh, you did, Julie? So it's not a big deal. Which one? So you guys don't mind? How many pieces did that whole pan just make you? So my big pan, how is it? 85?
64.
64? I don't know. 64 of my big pans, 64 pieces. So some flavors are faster than others. Is the gluten-free cross-contaminated? No, Justin. I'm extremely careful about that. I'm not celiac certified because I do have stuff with graham crackers in it, but I'm very careful about not cross-contaminating the gluten. How many pieces are in the pack? Oh, that's a great question, Agnes. Sorry, I probably haven't been talking about that much. So one marshmallow is probably, I say it's 2 ounces, but I know it's way over. I don't have a scale. I'm curious. So one pack has 3 of these. I'm curious what one of these guys weighs. I say 2 ounces on the bag, but I know that that's really lowballing it. 2.3 ounces for one, and you get 3. So I would say it's 6 ounces. They are 2-inch cubes. Actually, they're a little bit bigger than 2-inch cubes. So yeah, they're pretty big. I have to clean all this. It is a powdery mess in a candy shop. I'm excited for you to get the ones that you ordered too, Victor. That's awesome. So at the beginning of the year, I'm hoping before the beginning of the year, I will have a sugar-free option. I'm waiting on supplies. We'll see what happens. So again, I did put these all in their own, food safe bucket, food grade. You know what I mean? So that they're all, in their own bucket. This is my cookies and cream. I put the lid on it. Then my husband, he seals it in bags. Right away, I send it over here and have him work on that for me. Put the lid and stays nice and fresh. And then next, I'm going to be cutting my s'mores, but I am alone. I don't have employees. It's just me and my husband doing this, y'all. So bear with me while I clean up. And because gluten-free Oreos have soy, that's an allergen risk. So I do clean up pretty well between cuttings. So please be patient with me. I ask you, please. So I just get this all cleaned up. Yeah, I'm pretty particular. I don't have gluten issues, but I have people I care about very, very dearly that do, and I really take it seriously to not cross-contaminate. Everything is unique. My sugars are unique. I don't cross-contaminate them unless it's just gluten-free stuff. It's just powdered sugar then. So there's something like cinnamon. I even care about cinnamon cross-contamination. I know people are allergic to it. So I'll try. Cutter clean. You guys have seen it. You know there's a lot of bits here. I have to clean that up. So while I'm doing this, though, I'm going to clean out my powdered sugar up. I'll show you guys the s'mores. The s'mores does have gluten. It does have dairy. I use real chocolate in it. Up. So I'll bring this over. My best seller is my s'mores. But like I said, it's already sold out. I do apologize. I don't mean to brag, but it's sold out for a reason. It's pretty dang good. I am proud of it, which is great because when I first created this business, I was like, oh my God, if I'm going to call myself the Toasty S'more, the s'mores has to be banging. And it's pretty banging. I need to wipe that again because it's not clean enough for my personal standards. Bear with me. And of course, I changed my gloves. I'm not new. So, get this all done up for you, my darlings. And I do ship next day. It's just me and my husband, so we do limit our sales per day on what we know we can personally handle for getting out your shipments. I know that most places like me, you're probably waiting over 2 weeks for your packages. We do ship next day. And so you can take comfort with that. I know that the holiday shipping is a little different. I know that USPS and UPS increase their rates for the holidays. Don't come for me. I do not control the UPS. I do not control the USPS. I just charge what they charge, and I ask for $1 for the box. So don't come at me about shipping. I will be less than gracious. I am in Central Texas, so we're pretty close to basically everyone. Typically, outside of holidays, and you may have no idea what's going on right now for holidays, the shipping takes 3 to 5 business days. Like I said, we ship out next day. So during the continental US, typically 3 to 5 business days, we do ship next day. So it's pretty quick, I think. I like to think. And again, we only take what we can handle per day of getting those out to you quickly. Because I don't think it's fair for people to order something and wait 2 weeks for the order to get to them. Sorry, there's a lot of bits to this cutter. I have to do a good job. Please be patient. Agnes, it's going to change according to how much the supplies cost me to make that bag. It's like 7 something for 6 ounces, depending on what it costs me to make it. I know that most places, for example, I'll just say it. a Marshmallow Co. in Australia. They're about $10.30 for a 3-pack. And their marshmallows are a little smaller than mine. There's another place here in Texas, actually. They're about $11.30 for 3 marshmallows, and I'm 7 something. So I don't have a big store. I don't have overhead, so I can get away with charging less. It's just my husband. I don't have any employees, so I'm not touching this because I still have my school gloves on. And this is my s'mores. I do stir in the graham crackers so they don't come off when I cut. Whew, that's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. This is pretty labor intensive. So I only use my s'mores bin so I don't cross contaminate. Okay, I take that seriously. It is. I do a good job when I say I'm going to do a good job. It's just the way I'm programmed. And I say programmed because people ask me often if I ever sleep because they'll see me on the lives at 2 or 4 in the morning. I'm still working. Yep. That's okay. You know what? I was a teacher for 25 years. I loved teaching music. I was a good teacher. And I was a combat medic in the Army. Afterwards, I needed to have something still involved creation and was a little bit more safe, you know. So yeah, I could have worked on any ambulance in the country. I'm, nationally certified EMT from the Army, but I just needed something a little bit more, home based. So I started making candy. So again, this is my s'mores. I believe this is already sold out. There's a ton of graham crackers on the top, but I do stir them in so they don't fall off when I cut them. I learned that the hard way. I think my picture is still of the old s'mores where I didn't stir them in. So it's the same amount of graham cracker, but they don't come off now. So it's stirred in on the top. So again, I'm the only marshmallow maker on the global marketplace that uses real marshmallow root. So if you're like, hey, what the heck does that mean? Marshmallows have been around for 4,000 years. They started coming around that we know of. 2000 BC, start seeing evidence of it in the Egyptian hieroglyphics. They made marshmallows with real marshmallow roots and honey. And it was meant for pharaohs. It was meant for the wealthy elite, the gods. They were temple offerings. And then, fast forward thousands of years. A couple of guys in the 1800s with the Industrial Revolution figured out how to do corn syrup extrusion, where they basically poop out corn syrup and it looks like a marshmallow. Fantastic. So I decided to change that. So this is my s'mores gourmet marshmallows. This is probably my biggest seller. You can see I have the crushed chocolate. It is that same amount throughout the whole marshmallow. It looks thicker on the edges than it actually is because I have to be careful because marshmallow is hydrophilic and chocolate is hydrophobic. They don't want to stick together. So this will literally fall apart if I put too much chocolate in it. If you guys have been watching me, for a long time, see, can't fake that. If you guys have been watching me for a long time, you've seen my marshmallow fall apart when I use too much chocolate. I can't do it. So I get away with, some chunks in there. See, I can't help the hua. It just comes out. If I'm being kind of sassy with my husband, I'll be like, "You gonna clean that hua?" He knows I'm not playing. When I start saying hua, it's real. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. S'mores is watching me from the screen. Hi, kitty. So you guys, Shebe has a kitten. It's our unofficial mascot named S'more. Love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm going to put this over on my cutter, Try to not tear it. And then I move the camera over so you can see the cutting. It's going to be a complete mess because s'mores is kind of a mess. Look at that. ASMR. Anyone else see that? What is the stuff in the backyard of you? So this is our selection of marshmallows. We have a lot of different marshmallows on our W, which is where you're going to see the actual selection. I don't really post that much of it here on the Talk of Ticks because the Talk of Ticks is run by AI and it really ruins my inventory and they make me grumpy. So I'm trying to ask y'all, if you could, if y'all don't mind, to go over to my W. It is the Toasty S'more, where you can find my full selection of gourmet marshmallows. And like I said, I'm the only marshmallow maker on the global marketplace that actually uses real marshmallow root. We use organic marshmallow root. I'm going to use the back of my hand. Please do not be alarmed. Move this over so you see me cut it. I'm out of breath. This is our s'mores. Sadly, it is sold out. It sold before I even cut it. I'm sorry. This is probably my most difficult marshmallow. The mallow itself, if I were to take away the graham cracker and the chocolate, it would still taste like a campfire toasted s'more. The actual marshmallow has a toasted s'more flavor. It is remarkable and it sells out for a reason. So if you like that kind of thing, maybe save me. Maybe grab my other flavors. My other flavors are worthy as well. They are worthy. I've got sugar plum, I've got eggnog, I've got white chocolate peppermint bark, candy cane, birthday cake. I mean, come on. This is about a birthday, I think. So pretty cool. There's a lot of different stuff available. Most of my stuff is gluten-free. This one is absolutely not gluten-free. It does have dairy. I use real chocolate. Hershey's chocolate. I use Keebler graham crackers. And my marshmallows are not small. So, yeah, they're big boys. Is there a wait list? Oh my gosh, that'd be so smart. That'd be so smart. I should have done that. I don't have a wait list, but you can vote to be notified when I make it. Because I promise you, people are signed up for it. And when I make it, and I list it at 4 in the morning, I start hearing ching, 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 ching. It is my most labor-intensive marshmallow, so I can't make them super quickly, but they're pretty good. So get on the wait list. We promise to not spam you. It's just me and my husband using the wait list as a honey-do list. It tells us what the heck we're making. You know, we want to make it fair. We want to make marshmallows that you guys want to see us make. So we make it a democracy where you can actually vote and get what you want. I'm getting tired. Come on, just a little more. Jesus. Okay. That's so big. That is going into the arm of it. I know. They're big, Boofy. I love your name, Boofy. And so, as you can see, it looks thin, right? The chocolate looks thin. The edges, they're deceptively, it just kind of goes up on the edge of the pan. But this is what you're going to know is in the middle, it's a chunky layer of chocolate. I promise you it's enough. That's what it looks like in the middle. If I put too much, the marshmallow will literally fall apart and not stick together. Actually, I need to move this whole thing over. Let's see if I can get it moved over before it falls apart. There we go. So that way you can watch me do this. Is there a chance you can order them online and get them shipped? If you do a whole pan order, I'll literally make anything and ship it out tomorrow. I'll ship it out tomorrow. I say I ship next day, so I ship next day. Yeah, the hot chocolate one is delicious. Like, you don't realize how much hot chocolate has its own distinct flavor until you eat that marshmallow and you're like, wow, it's really different. It's actually like hot chocolate. Creamy. Where is my bucket? One specifically for s'mores. Here we go. Okay, actually, I'm sorry, you guys. All right. Tim. Sorry, I need to get help from my husband. Most of my stuff is gluten-free, Lori. This is one of the few that is not gluten-free. One of the few. Oh, there we go. Okay. Clean bucket, clean bucket. Food grade bucket. I just keep them in there so that we bag them up. I put the lid on and then they're ready to be bagged. Is there coconut oil in these? No. Nope. I use gluten-free cornstarch, powdered sugar, Keebler graham crackers, Hershey's chocolate, beef gelatin, no corn syrup, and I use organic marshmallow root, cane sugar, and flavoring. Yep, there it is. Here's the list, y'all. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, so there's only a couple that have gluten. This is one of them. The tiramisu has gluten. The s'mores has gluten. My gingerbread and my strawberry cheesecake. 4 of my flavors have gluten. Thank you so much for the order. No, I ship worldwide, Chris. I ship worldwide. I'm the only maker of marshmallow on the global marketplace that actually uses real marshmallow root. I do use the organic quality. I do a 12-hour cold infusion of the marshmallow root, which extracts the most of the beneficial polyphenols out of the organic marshmallow root, and it doesn't harm it like a heat infusion would. So it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time. I'm kind of like, what do I do? How do I show y'all? So see, I put a little bit too much chocolate there and it wouldn't stick together. See, that's why I have to do a thin ribbon of the chocolate because it really will come apart. I've had an entire one that came apart. Sadly, I had to eat it because I couldn't sell that. Of course. What is marshmallow root? It's a plant. It's the plant of, it's the root of the marshmallow plant. It is a beneficial plant for your digestive system. This was, marshmallows used to be beneficial. They used to be a medicine for all kinds of digestive ailments. And they've been around for thousands of years. And then the Industrial Revolution changed everything by making it basically corn syrup crap. You guys deserve better. And you guys also deserve better. If we're going to call things gourmet marshmallows, we need to raise the bar on that because most places are just corn syrup with, various flavors. It's the same ingredients, though. So that's kind of a downer in a way. But the ingredients should be better. Y'all deserve better ingredients. So we don't use any corn syrup. We use organic marshmallow root and we use beef gelatin. Says, I received my second order. We love them. Thank you for making. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Is it sugar powdered? Yes. So I have my little bin here of ground up graham crackers and gluten-free cornstarch. This does have gluten. It's just what I use. And powdered sugar. Because otherwise, these are cut. If I don't powder between, not a good time, as they say. It's like it sticks together. But this will not stick to your teeth. It's not like taffy. So it won't stick to your teeth. It is very nice that way. Pammy, I don't know how to answer that because taste is very subjective and it's really difficult to kind of answer that. They are made of sugar. They are a candy. Some people, maybe if you've tried my marshmallows, you can chime in and give your opinion. where I'm producing food. That's against health code. So I don't do that. This is not the people that are maybe just reselling candy. They're not making their candy. I'm making the candy, so I don't eat or drink in my workspace. I follow health code. So I mean, they are made of sugar. So if you're diabetic, do not get these. If that's kind of what the question is. Oh, Christy, there's a lot on my W. There's a lot on my W. If you go to the Toasty S'more, I'm really sorry to. I know it's kind of a hassle to ask y'all to do that. My husband and I are arguing over it. I kind of want to do it all here, but TikTok really messes up my inventory, and so we're trying to do it just on our W, where we can control the inventory a bit better. We do have a loyalty program. We have better pricing. We have a lot of different flavors. I know that I'm out of quite a number of things. I do have a lot of Christmas flavors on there. I have sugar plum. I have eggnog. I have candy cane. I have white chocolate peppermint bark. There's a lot of flavors. So I'm hoping that you'll find something that is good for you. We do ship out next day because my husband and I, we just do what we can handle in one day. And so, oh, the buttered beer. Oh my God, Lacey. It is a very heavy butterscotch and cream soda flavor. It's really, really good. It's really rich. That one is gluten-free and it's also natural colors. Not all my stuff is natural colors, but it's about half and half. I'm kind of on the fence about natural colors. They're a real pain, but natural colors and marshmallows specifically is really difficult because the white is so hard to overcome color on. But anyway, that one is natural colors. My son and I made a lot of candy together. And this is over years. You know, we would make honeycomb candy, we'd make licorice, we'd make taffy, we'd make hard candy, and all kinds of stuff. And we'd been doing that for a long time together, making candy. And then one day, he's looking through the cabinets, looking for something to get into. Because he was like in the mood to make something, heaven knows what. And he found an old bottle of corn syrup. We used to use corn syrup in our early candy making days because we weren't very good at it. We were novices, just kind of getting acquainted with it, and we've gotten a lot better since this point. And I forgot that we even had it because it's been years. He's like, "Hey, Mom, what can we make with this?" And so I looked through the ingredients that we had, and I said, "Well, we have what we need to make marshmallows, actually, but I want to not use the corn syrup. Let's explore what we can do together and learn how to make marshmallows without corn syrup." And so we did. And we made a few different flavors. And then when I made the creamy taro, that was when I knew I had something special and really special because I'm a taro snob. And I started selling to the neighborhood and the farmers markets, and Toasty S'more was born. From him getting a little bit nosy in the cabinet. Thank goodness he didn't find my chocolate stash.
Oh.
But you know, so that's how it happened. It was me and my son making candy together. The eggnog? What do you mean, Juliana? The eggnog is gluten-free, if that's what you're asking. Chris, I actually don't know. I guess. What all does my W take? I think it takes everything. Hey, Tim, does the W take Venmo? I think it takes like Shop app, which takes PayPal and Venmo, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm sorry. And my husband just went to the other space. He can't hear me at all. Yeah, taro is amazing. The eggnog is delicious. Look at that edge piece. Not all of them look like that, so this is what it typically looks like. So if I put too much, it's going to fall apart. It won't hold together. It states that the flavors are non-stock. Yeah, a lot of my stuff is sold out. People like my marshmallows. If it's sold out, please put a vote in for what you want to see made first, because it tells me and my husband to make it. It's just us two. We're the only ones making this, so it's kind of like our to-do list on what we should make. So please put your vote in. We want to hear what you'd like to see made next, because we actually do use the wait list as our priority list. So it does take Venmo. Thank you for looking that up. I appreciate you. The creme brulee is really, really popular, and so is the hot chocolate. Actually, it's kind of crazy. Sabika, I will say that we use beef gelatin. gelatin, but they are not specifically certified kosher. I do use kosher salt, but they're not specifically certified kosher, but they are beef gelatin. Thank you, Shay. Yeah, you're welcome, Chris. I'm trying my best to answer questions. I might be missing stuff. Do you have a Christmas cookie one or a snickerdoodle? I do have snickerdoodle, but I think it's out of stock. So go vote for it. So yeah, I have candy cane, eggnog, gingerbread. I think I saw some gingerbread. I think my snickerdoodle sold out. And sugar plum and white chocolate peppermint bark. Lady Loki, if you go on to the W and you see a flavor that's out of stock, there's a button on there that says notify me or vote. That's actually how we're not going to send you spam, but we will tell you when we make it. And it actually is a voting system. So if 5 people sign up for snickerdoodle and only 4 people sign up for eggnog, we're going to make snickerdoodle first. We really do. We use that. So yeah. Hey, Tiffany, welcome back. I'm glad that works for you, Sabika. Oh, the lard. No way. Gross. How about a chocolate pretzel one? That sounds good. That sounds good, Sprinkles. That sounds good. Yeah, there's a little bit of salt on there. A pretzel would be good, huh? I do have about 103 flavors I've ever made. That's on my whole pan listing. And you can get a whole pan of something if you want to. It's a 10 by 10 pan. So just to be clear, it's kind of like this, except for the 2 pieces missing. A whole 10 by 10 pan will be this size. It's a custom, but it'll be cut if you want it cut. If you don't want it cut, we won't cut it. But if it's cut, it'll be like this. It'll still be stuck together. That way with your family, you can then peel it apart like this together with your family. So it's kind of fun for parties, people like that. Just have some cornstarch or something nearby so that you can powder it if it's sticky, if you don't want to do that. So yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I try my best. Sometimes I have to guess. I know. People they order. So we've had people buy the gluten-free the cookies and cream. That's been creme brulee. People do buy the whole pan. That is definitely a thing. It is pretty yummy. It works out pretty good. So we probably are going to bag up these marshmallows at the end of our live, and then we'll get on later this evening, and then we'll pack orders on the live so you guys can see that too, because sometimes people like to see what people are ordering. And I apologize, I know that we're out of stock on a lot of stuff. It's just me and my husband doing this. So it's a little bit of a struggle bus. We don't have any employees, we don't have a shop, it's just us. Like I said, we're farmers market small. So if you like the idea of supporting that kind of business, give us a try. We'd love to ship out to you. We do ship out next day, and we do have stuff in stock. We do have, oh my gosh, y'all, the Irish cream. It's so good. And the eggnog and the sugar plum, there's some good flavors, and we do ship it out next day. And it takes 3 to 5 business days. We only charge what USPS charges us for shipping. So don't complain about shipping. Not allowed. I do ask for $1 for my box to send it to you, and that's it. I only charge what USPS charges. So if you're far away from Central Texas, it's going to vary on how far you are and how heavy the box is, but it is free shipping over $40. So I've had people do huge boxes and it's free shipping. Cool. We don't pass down the price by just artificially inflating the cost of one thing to say free shipping. I think it's more honest to give you free shipping over 40 instead of saying a small pack is free shipping. That's disingenuous to me. I try to come on help on Wednesday. Yeah, don't worry about it, Shebe. It's fine. You're always welcome over here. Shebe's in my area, and she'll come over and help me. Sometimes it's super big help, and I appreciate you so much. I'll give her. Yeah, shipping. I can't. If you compare my prices to other gourmet marshmallow places, you'll find that, oh my God, how am I even staying in business, honestly? We're not rich. Tabitha, this is gourmet marshmallows. These are my s'mores flavor. chocolate. You can see on the edge here, but it is a ribbon of chocolate all through. And graham crackers on the bottom, graham crackers stirred in on the top so they don't come off. And these are not gluten-free. Most of my stuff is gluten-free though. I use beef gelatin, real organic marshmallow root. I'm the only marshmallow maker on the planet selling at a global level, making them with real marshmallow root because it's a pain and it's expensive and it takes a long time. I do 12 hours of cold infusion extraction on organic marshmallow root, and then I start making the candy. So it's pretty worthwhile, I think, and some people are looking for that. So if you like that kind of thing, give us a try. We're in Central Texas. We do ship globally, and like I said, most of my flavors are gluten-free, but this one is not. I used to do that phenomenon, but I can't. Yeah, I use UPS or USPS, whichever one is faster. What is the closest flavor to regular marshmallow? That will be, Angie, that would be the butter vanilla. That's my closest, most ordinary plain flavor. And I used to do a variety pack phenomenon until it took me so much time to do one order. It would take me like 45 minutes to pack one order doing a variety pack. I can't do that. I don't have machines to do this stuff, so I just can't do it. I picked mine up last week and they're phenomenal. Thank you so much, Perry. Oh yeah, Perry's in the area. If you guys are in the area, if you're in Central Texas and you're willing to come by and pick them up, we do offer free local pickup if you're in Central Texas willing to do that. You turn on the TikTok and I'm there working again. I do ship to Canada. I ship everywhere. If you can see me, I will ship to you. Let me put it there. Not everyone can see me, right? I imagine in certain parts of the world that did not allow TikTok. If you could see me, I ship to you. Look at this. Oh, it's so cool. Can y'all see the chocolate? It's kind of hard to hold this. Here in a second, I'm going to lose grip. Irish cream is to die for. It's amazing. That's the edge. Not all of the pieces look like that, but here you can see the ribbon of chocolate. If I do too much, it'll fall apart. So this is what I can get away with. I push the envelope. Otherwise, they will literally not stick together. I do the Keebler graham crackers on the bottom as well as the top. I stir them in so they don't come off when I cut. One is the restock of butter vanilla. That's up to you, Angie. If you were to go vote, I'll make them sooner than later. It is a true democracy on my website. If you vote for a flavor, and we tally it up. We actually add it up and we see how many people want a certain flavor, and that's what we make that night. So my husband and I only take as many orders as we can handle for one day because we do ship out next day. We're small enough we can do that. Because a lot of people don't know we exist, so we don't have much business. That's okay. Need more of the s'mores? I know, I should have made double s'mores. It is the hardest one to make, so I might shy away from making it because it is a lot of work. I appreciate that, Ash. I think they are pretty good. So to be very clear, the mallow in here, it's not just plain vanilla marshmallow. If we were to take away the graham cracker and all this chocolate, the actual mallow is infused with a flavor that is a campfire toasted s'more flavor. So it's a full experience. Thank you so much for the ding. I heard the purchase. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, tiramisu. I'm not making tiramisu again. I've decided it's just too hard for me to cut. It's a pain in my tuchus. So I'm not making tiramisu again. I'm actually going to remove that from the whole site. It will not even be votable. I don't want to make tiramisu again. So I use the real Italian ladyfinger cookies, and it's really difficult for me to cut. So I just don't want to make it anymore. So that one's going to go away. Yeah, I just cut the white chocolate peppermint bark when I first got on the live. Everything is super new. I make as many batches as I can physically and every day. We're always remaking them because they do sell out as fast as I can, faster than I can make them. So appreciate the patience, but I'm looking forward to the try too, Joyce. Thank you. What did you grab, Joyce? I might have missed it. Oh my gosh, I still have toasted coconut. Unbelievable. There we go. Oh, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it.
Yay!
Hey, how you doing?
I love you.
I love you.
Heck yeah. Eggnog and the Irish cream. Oh my gosh, y'all. Please do not sleep on the Irish cream and the sugar plum. These are excellent flavors. It is alcohol free, by the way, but it tastes like it might not be. Ho, ho, ho. You can do whatever you want with it. None of my business. If you want to put a little something on there, you can. It happily absorbs all those delicious things. And the last one, y'all. Last one. Yeah, HHB. There's a lot of stuff sold out. Yeah, you're correct. But there's still things that are available. I ran out of beef gelatin, and I'm not going to cut corners and just use the crap at the grocery store, which is pork gelatin. I'm not going to do it. So I have to wait until I get more gelatin, unfortunately. So we're kind of caught. I think, yeah, powdered sugar and gluten-free cornstarch. This is specifically for my s'mores. I don't cross-contaminate my sugars, so it does have ground up Keebler graham crackers as well. So depends on what you like. I think the Irish cream is delicious. Irish cream, eggnog is still available. Candy cane, lemon pound cake is available. Gingerbread, sugar plum is another holiday favorite, and the white chocolate peppermint bark are also still available. And those are holiday flavors. And we do ship out next day, so there's quite a lot of stuff. Thank you so much for the things. I'm hearing it. Yeah, the creme brulee is actually fire, but it is sold out. I know I need to make more, but it's just me and my husband. We're just literally working what feels like night and day. So I don't, Kimberly, but I can tell you that I don't use corn syrup. I use beef gelatin. I use cane sugar. I use what's called invert medium golden sugar, which is basically cane sugar turned into a syrup so it doesn't crystallize. Yeah, an organic marshmallow root. I do a 12-hour cold infusion of organic marshmallow root, and then I start making the candy. So, but there's a lot of recipes online. Kimberly, I don't use their recipes. I use my own because most of them use corn syrup, and none of it. Well, I mean, there's a few that use marshmallow root. Feel free to give that a try. I don't use any of their recipes, though. I use my own because we'll make a lot of marshmallows, and I like to say I know what I'm doing. So. It's an experience. There's a lot of stuff out there. They're all free. They're all free recipes, but I don't use those. I use my own. But yeah. So will you let us know for pickup time? Are you local, Ruby? I'm happy to. I'll let you know when they're pickup when it's available. Yeah, yeah. We'll notify you when it's. Thank you so much for the purchases. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we'll either text you or email you whatever you put. Thank you so much, y'all. Oh my gosh, I appreciate y'all. Seriously, I'm in a rural area and zoning codes knows private community. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll do whatever it takes to get it to you. So if it's USPS or UPS, we try to choose what's the fastest and what is the most affordable. But that's what if it's over $40 for shipping, it's free to you. I'll just eat the price. Oh, you got the coconut? Yay! Awesome. Okay, guys. Well, that is pretty much all I can do for now. Oh, you're close to shirts. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll just bag it up and we'll do a live later this evening or in the morning. Depending on how late, how long it takes us to bag. Because bagging these, it takes a while. They're tender, they're super soft, so we have to hand pack everything. So when I'm done, we will do another live this evening or in the morning, like I said, of the live packing of the orders. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, awesome, Shay. Appreciate you. But yeah, Ruby, we'll let you know. We'll either text you or email you. Well, thank you so much, Agnes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for supporting small business and our little family. We really appreciate you. Our vibe here. If you guys, hi country, I'm actually heading out. If you guys like the vibe of life is sweeter when we come together, that is our slogan. That's how we roll. And we're so grateful you're here and have a good night. So, what is our sales?